Bible in a Year Live Chronological Project, Week 9, Day 1, New American Standard Bible. Again the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the sons of Israel and say to them, When someone makes an explicit vow, he shall be valued according to your assessment of persons belonging to the Lord. If your assessment is of a male from 20 years even to 60 years old, then your assessment shall be 50 shekels of silver by the shekel of the sanctuary. Or if the person is a female, then your assessment shall be 30 shekels. And if the person is from 5 years even to 20 years old, then your assessment for a male shall be 20 shekels, and for a female 10 shekels. But if the person is from a month even up to 5 years old, then your assessment shall be 5 shekels of silver for a male, and for a female your assessment shall be 3 shekels of silver. If the person is from 60 years old and upward, if a male, then your assessment shall be 15 shekels, and for a female 10 shekels. But if he is poorer than your assessment, then he shall be presented before the priest, and the priest shall assess him according to the means of the one who vowed. The priest shall assess him. Now, if it is an animal of the kind that one can present as an offering to the Lord, any such animal that one gives to the Lord shall be holy. He shall not replace it nor exchange it, a good for a bad, or a bad for a good. Yet if he does exchange animal for animal, then both it and its substitute shall become holy. However, if it is any unclean animal of the kind which one does not present as an offering to the Lord, then he shall place the animal before the priest, and the priest shall assess it as either good or bad. As you, the priest, assess it, so shall it be. But if he should ever want to redeem it, then he shall add a fifth of it to your assessment. Now, if someone consecrates his house as holy to the Lord, then the priest shall assess it as either good or bad. As the priest assesses it, so shall it stand. Yet, if the one who consecrates it should want to redeem his house, then he shall add a fifth of your assessment price to it, so that it may be his. Again, if someone consecrates to the Lord part of the field of his own property, then your assessment shall be proportionate to the seed needed for it, a homer of barley, seeded at 50 shekels of silver. If he consecrates his field as of the year of Jubilee, according to your assessment, it shall stand. If he consecrates his field after the Jubilee, however, then the priest shall calculate the price for him, proportionate to the years that are left until the year of Jubilee, and it shall be deducted from your assessment. If the one who consecrates it should ever want to redeem the field, then he shall add a fifth of your assessment price to it, so that it may belong to him. Yet if he does not redeem the field, but has sold the field to another person, it may no longer be redeemed. And when it reverts in Jubilee, the field shall be holy to the Lord, like a field banned from secular use. It shall be for the priest as his property. Or if he consecrates to the Lord a field which he has bought, which is not a part of the field of his own property, then the priest shall calculate for him the amount of your assessment up to the year of Jubilee, and he shall on that day give your assessment as holy to the Lord. In the year of Jubilee, the field shall return to the one from whom he bought it, to whom the possession of the land belongs. Every assessment of yours, moreover, shall be by the shekel of the sanctuary. The shekel shall be 20 gerahs. However, a firstborn among animals, which as a firstborn belongs to the Lord, no one may consecrate. Whether ox or sheep, it is the Lord's. But if it is among the unclean animals, then he shall redeem it according to your assessment, and add to it a fifth of it. And if it is not redeemed, then it shall be sold according to your assessment. Nevertheless, anything which someone sets apart to the Lord for destruction out of all that he has, of a man or animal, or of the field of his own property, shall not be sold nor redeemed. Anything set apart for destruction is most holy to the Lord. No one who may have been set apart among mankind shall be ransomed. He must be put to death. Now all the tithe of the land, of the seed, of the land, or of the fruit of the tree, is the Lord's. It is holy to the Lord. If therefore someone should ever want to redeem part of his tithe, he shall add to it a fifth of it. For every tenth part of the herd or flock, whatever passes under the rod, the tenth one shall be holy to the Lord. He is not to be concerned whether it is good or bad, nor shall he exchange it. Yet if he does exchange it, then both it and its substitute shall become holy. It shall not be redeemed. These are the commandments which the Lord commanded Moses for the sons of Israel on Mount Sinai. Now the Lord spoke to Moses in the wilderness of Sinai in the tent of meeting on the first day of the second month, in the second year after they had come out of the land of Egypt, saying, Take a census of all the congregation of the sons of Israel, by their families, by their fathers' households, according to the number of names, every male, head by head, from 20 years old and upward, whoever is able to go to war in Israel. You and Aaron shall count them by their armies. With you, moreover, there shall be a man of each tribe, each one head of his father's household. These then are the names of the men who shall stand with you. Of the tribe of Reuben, Elizur, the son of Shedeur. Of the tribe of Simeon, Shelumiel, the son of Zurishaddai. Of the tribe of Judah, Nashon, the son of Amminadab. Of Issachar, Nethanel, the son of Zuar. Of Zebulun, Eliab, the son of Helon. Of the sons of Joseph, of Ephraim, Elishama, the son of Ammihud. Of Manasseh, Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur. Of Benjamin, Abidan, the son of Gideoni. Of Dan, Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai. Of Asher, Pagiel, the son of Okran. Of Gad, Eliasaph, the son of Deuel. Of Naphtali, Ahira, the son of Enan. These are the men who were called from the congregation, the leaders of their father's tribe. They were the heads of division of Israel. So Moses and Aaron took these men who had been designated by name, and they assembled all the congregation on the first day of the second month. Then they registered by ancestry in their families, by their father's household, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and upward, head by head, just as the Lord had commanded Moses. So he counted them in the wilderness of Sinai. Now the sons of Reuben, Israel's firstborn, their descendants by their families, by their fathers' households, according to number of names, head by head, every male from 20 years old and upward, whoever was able to go to war, their numbered men of the tribe of Reuben was 46,500. Of the sons of Simeon, their descendants by their families, by their fathers' households, their numbered men, according to the number of names, head by head, every male from 20 years old and upward, whoever was able to go to war, their numbered men of the tribe of Simeon were 59,300. Of the sons of Gad, their descendants, by their families, by their fathers' households, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and upward, whoever was able to go to war, their numbered men of tribe of Gad were 45,650. Of the sons of Judah, their descendants by their families, by their fathers' households, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and upward, whoever was able to go to war, their numbered men of the tribe of Judah were 74,600. Of the sons of Issachar, their descendants by their families, by their fathers' households, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and upward, whoever was able to go to war, their numbered men of the tribe of Issachar were 54,400. Of the sons of Zebulun, their descendants, by their families, by their fathers' households, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and upward, whoever was able to go to war, their numbered men of the tribe of Zebulun were 57,400. Of the sons of Joseph, namely, of the sons of Ephraim, their descendants, by their families, by their fathers' households, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and upward, whoever was able to go to war, their numbered men of the tribe of Ephraim were 40,500. Of the sons of Manasseh, their descendants by their families, by their fathers' households, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and upward, whoever was able to go to war, their numbered men of the tribe of Manasseh were 32,200. Of the sons of Benjamin, their descendants by their families, by their fathers' households, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and upward, whoever was able to go to war, their numbered men of the tribe of Benjamin were 35,500. Of the sons of Dan, their descendants by their families, by their fathers' households, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and upward, whoever was able to go to war, their numbered men of the tribe of Dan were 62,700. Of the sons of Asher, their descendants by their families, by their fathers' households, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and upward, whoever was able to go to war, their numbered men of the tribe of Asher were 41,500. Of the sons of Naphtali, their descendants by their families, by their fathers' households, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and upward, whoever was able to go to war, their numbered men of the tribe of Naphtali were 53,400. These are the ones who were numbered, whom Moses and Aaron counted, with the leaders of Israel, 12 men, each of whom was of his father's household. So all the numbered men of the sons of Israel, by their father's household, from 20 years old and upward, whoever was able to go to war in Israel, all the numbered men were 603,550. The Levites, however, were not counted among them by their father's tribe. For the Lord had spoken to Moses, saying, only the tribe of Levi you shall not count, nor shall you take their census among the sons of Israel. And you shall appoint the Levites over the tabernacle of the testimony, and over all its furnishing, and over everything that belongs to it. They shall carry the tabernacle and all its furnishing, and they shall take care of it. They shall also camp around the tabernacle. So when the tabernacle is to move on, the Levite shall take it down, and when the tabernacle encamps, the Levite shall set it up. But the layman who comes near it shall be put to death. So the sons of Israel shall camp, each man by his own camp, and each man by his own flag, according to their armies. But the Levites shall camp around the tabernacle of the testimony, so that there will be no divine wrath against the congregation of the sons of Israel. So the Levites shall be responsible for service to the tabernacle of the testimony. And the sons of Israel did so, in accordance with all that the Lord had commanded Moses. So they did.